Friends in Jesus Christ, in today's gospel, Jesus is feeding the 4,000 people. They were only men. He was feeding them. And besides that, how many women would have been there? In today's world, you can see that it is women who go to the church. Many women go to the church when you compare them with the men. Less men we find in the church, but many women we find in the church. And in those times, do you think that men could have been plenty in numbers? It is my reflection. I am not telling the fact that it's just a reflection. So you just imagine if men were there. So if they are married, so could have been 3,000 men married means then 3,000 wife could have been there, or else more than men, women could have been plenty in numbers, but they were not in the count. But Jesus, but they have only mentioned men, 4,000 men. So here in today's gospel, Jesus is feeding them after teaching, preaching, giving them the counseling, life instructions, and how to tackle the problems, everything. And then he realized that they are hungry, so he fed them. And here what we can understand, or what we can pick it up for our life, our day-to-day life, is that in today's world we can find plenty of people may go hungry. Millions go hungry. They do not have even one meal a day, and some they have little as their meal a day. Some may have one meal a day, some may have 2 meals a day, some are having 3 meals a day, and more than that, many people may have plenty of meals. Bodybuilders and all, they will have plenty of meals. Regularly they have to take proteins and calciums and so on for their bodybuilding. So here, when you analyze the people in today's world, how they feel hungry about the food, whether they get the food that they long for, whether they get the food to fill their hungry. Can that be possible in today's world? Still many people go hungry. And there are people who have food on their plate, and while eating they may crunch at it. They may crumble about it because they may not feel it is a tasty food. They may imagine they want to eat some delicious food, and plenty of varieties. They want to have like chicken, mutton, and this, that, everything they may be adding and so on. Because of longing for it, they will not be satisfied to have that meal. And if they are thinking like that, there are people who even don't have that food, who don't get that kind of food at their plate. Even their plate is empty. So what about them? So here, that's what, we need to be satisfied with whatever that is provided to us, or that is being provided, or with your own money, with your own effort. The job that you do, because you go for the job, you may get less money, and with that less money you may be buying little amount of food to satisfy it, just to fill your stomach, fill your stomach, just to be satisfied. But those who earn lot of money, they go for buying costly food, delicious food, varieties of food. Per meal they may have varieties of food. These things we find in today's world. So in what way can I be an helping to others? Can I be satisfied with the food that is provided? That should be, that should come into our practice. That time we need to remember, instead of thinking that I may have delicious food, if I have fried chicken, if I have grilled chicken, if I have mutton biryani, chicken biryani, beef biryani, it would be nice. Instead of thinking like that, you can think, okay, there are people who go hungry. Okay, let me pray for them, and let me accept this food that is provided to me. Let me eat this one, let me eat this happily. So that should be our motive, dear friends. That if that mentality, that mindset, if I have, God will be pleased very much. And if you go beyond this, In what way I can help the other person who do not have food? Can I buy a meal for him at least once a day, or not even at least, I may not be able to buy regularly every day for him. At least whenever that is possible for me, can I buy a meal for him? Can I buy a lunch or a supper, anything, whatever is possible that you are comfortable with, you can practice it. And while you practice, if you are telling that to others, that also will be more helpful for those people who do not have food, dear friends. So let us practice these things in our day-to-day life, and God will bless us, and he will be with us, and he will be well pleased with us. Thank you.